Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de The Outer Worlds. Mi nombre es Hatox. Y bueno, en el último vídeo dejamos Bizancio y llegamos a Bahía Estelar, demostrando primero que no nos hace falta gastar 10.000 euros 10.000 bits para comprar un billete de entrada a Bahía Estelar. Y segundo, que somos lo suficientemente estúpidos como para comprar un billete a Bahía Estelar y no utilizarlo. Bueno, vamos a empezar a hacer misiones, a hablar con la gente. Hola, me parece que tú eres el NPC que estoy buscando, porque tienes colorines.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Okay.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Hola. Siempre estás así de borracha.
You think this is drunk? I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
Claro.
Outstanding. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Debemos encontrar un traficante de información. Estoy de vacaciones.
Oof. Some hell you've chosen. You must really love fish.
Soy alérgico.
That is a fucking shame. Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Okay.
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Okay. Hola, MUY.
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Gracias.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
Un club náutico.
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first act.
Pues yo ni me he fijado, la verdad, en el nombre.
Man can dream.
Genial.
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you? Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the iconoclasts or some such. Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
Muy bien. Ojo. Residente. Máquina. Vuestros ojos me rodearon entre 3, no 4. Este Rapti era así de grande. Bingo de frase de Newcastle en el bar. Solo tiene, invítame a algo, quiere. Hola, residente.
Hey, Mr. Vicar. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that
tarde.
ocean stink?
Caleb.
No,
What?
I do not.
No suena.
New face, huh? You from off-world? A ship captain? Well, I'll be.
Madre mía, qué amable la gente por aquí, ¿no?
Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell and revel.
Este es el tipo que me dijo el otro.
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Me and my friends
No.
have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares.
¿No es este el que me dijo el otro que fuera a hablar?
As long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out
Ah,
on our
entonces
work.
no.
Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
Maravilloso.
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
Es gracioso, ¿no? Porque dice, la Junta no tiene influencia aquí. Así que pueden exigir mejores horarios y sueldos. O sea, si estuviera la Junta, se joden con lo que hay y punto. Así de poderosa es la Junta, ¿no?
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel, but just getting deadlocked.
Por mucho que lloremos, aquí no vamos a nadie.
It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
Bueno,
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view. Sure thing.
¿cuánto tiempo?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon if I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others
Okay.
wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof.
¿Mm?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Hombre, si se lleva parte de los beneficios, pues yo no chantajearla, pero que se quite, la quitas de en medio. A ver. Y así esos beneficios se pueden repartir entre los trabajadores honrados, compañeros. Uy, Nioka, perdón. Bueno, a ver, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Vamos a intentar hacerlo de Nioka primero, ¿no? Esto.
Velma's seen out of sorts, too?
Hola.
Velma's capable of running the warehouse. She can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet
Ha!
cheeks like those,
Me cae bien esta
I
señora.
remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
Ofu. Le voy a decir esto por la experiencia, ¿vale?
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
No te puedes fiar de nadie.
Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub.
Al final no funciona
Is
lo de
anyone
mentir,
else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to
Claro, de toda la vida te conozco, Abigail.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Intimidación, no, joder, que me cae muy bien esta señora.
Oh, you flattered old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Tipo despistada, ¿no?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
No le puedo decir esto a ella. Me cae muy bien, tío.
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Muy bien.
Chin up, dearie.
Qué pena, joder. ¿No se puede ir o...? Williams. Yo no es médico, ni oca. Pues ya está. Y esto es el almacén, ¿verdad? ¿Esto es el café Navi? Bueno. ¿Puedo registrar el cadáver igualmente? Sí, creo que sí. No sé por dónde tengo... Por aquí, ¿no? Quiero hacer lo otro de todos modos. ¿Por qué no? Muy bien. ¿Qué arma es esta? Ah, el fusil de asalto, ¿no? Yep. Coño, está lejos, ¿eh?
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload sell tuna shipments at the cairn.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Ok. ¿No hay monstruos o qué?
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
I believe this place has seen better days.
¿Dónde está, cojones? Solo lo veis porque yo no, ¿eh? A ver. Está bien. ¿Por qué? Fuerte.
I'll take your confession now.
Y ya está. Muy bien. Anda, coño. Que ya estaba aquí, joder. ¿Veis? Au. Muy bien. Pues una cosa menos. No hay nada por aquí, ¿no? Por la otra puerta no había nada, pero por aquí lo mismo. Que ahora que lo pienso, podría haber... podría haber... ¿cómo se dice? Podría haber hecho viaje rápido, pero bueno. Voy a hablar con ella ahora. Uy, perdón.
Come to share a secret with us.
Oh, perdón.
Trust
Bueno.
me, this is worse.
Ok. Sí.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
Sí, hombre, por favor.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I conceive one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place. And how should they know what they're missing? I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted. Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
No sé, es tú.
You're back. Oh, the... More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Y ya está.
Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak.
Ah, pues ya está.
We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Ok.
As long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the unreliable crew.
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude.
Ok. Espérate. Ah, muy bien. Hija de puta. Esta viene bien preparada, ¿eh? Ah, mentira. Maravillosa. Tenemos que estar en el grupo. He usado el escritor. Ah. ¿Qué pasa ahí? Que está el gato muy raro y no me fío de él. Las cosas que puedo hacer. Ah, vale, ya está. Está haciendo popó. Ay. Esto el daño es... Vale, típico. Cuerpo a cuerpo. Vale. Esta que me da de habilidades. Me da mentir, infiltración y medicina. Por algún motivo.
Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Muy bien. Bueno, vamos a mirar lo de la huelga, ¿vale? Convence a verme para que acepte sus condiciones. Porque seguramente esta tipa estén teniendo problemas, por lo que escuchamos antes, ¿no? De que no sé quién no estaba y estaba haciendo doble turno.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted.
Porque hay 20 opciones.
That'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret, I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Vale, aquí, ¿no? No tengo. Buenas tardes.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll know
Ya,
the rest of the others, sir.
Ya está, ¿eh? Ya este era el jefe, ¿no?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Claro.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Ok. Claro.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
La junta.
The adjutant herself?
Claro.
Why? I knew the board would see reason eventually, but this... this...
Sir, you've prepared for this.
Right. Now, see here. You may tell your corporate masters that we will deign to rejoin them on the board, but only once certain conditions are met. Why, we've got the numbers on our side. What more could we need? Though I take it from your appealingly gruff demeanor and blunt charm that you're not actually here to welcome us back to the board. Or purchase salt tuna. Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
I don't... Dang it, Captain, that's not right. Folks on Monarch shouldn't have to suffer just because the board says so.
We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Ok. ¿Por qué no aceptáis vuestro
You
destino?
talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Con la Junta.
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon.
Claro.
An extremely powerful ordnance. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's over...
Maravilloso.
Saying what, which way? That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
Por supuesto.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that... But I see you've met Nyoka. Anyone.
He just wants me out of his bar.
Muy bien. Vale, tengo que hablar. Ejecutivo.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last.
Vale, vale, ¿qué se supone que estoy buscando? Okay. A ver, yo no he cambiado. ¿Por qué me cambian la misión, tío? No me gusta que me hagan esas cosas. A ver, ¿qué tenemos que hacer?
A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention.
Aquí no
with
es.
stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched.
Aquí no
You know
es.
what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Vale, hay un cofre que imagino que tendrá los chanchullos esos que dijo el otro que no. Yo voy a intentar primero, si puede ser, hablar las cosas. Ahí está el tipo. O sea que tampoco es ahí. O sea que la tipa con la que tenemos que hablar está por aquí. Por ahí no puedo ir. Está aquí.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit.
Hola.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Hablemos de Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Porque ha subido el coste de la vida.
Tell him to complain to Catherine in Fallbrook, not me. Sublight's demanding more money for the same contracts, which means we're all in the same boat. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Mierda, tío.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home.
En serio, ahora está,
Near the diner.
ahora está quiere que le robe a él.
You'd steal from your own people? That's low, ma'am.
That's business. Someone's got to keep the lights on. For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Okay.
Same thing as me. Where's your proof? Because I know no one's been poking around my terminal lately.
I'm in the wrong business if a woman this dense can get away with robbing her company.
Just as a hypothetical. Nothing to see on my
Muy bien.
Fine by Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions. I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Y esta solo funciona con...
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in.
Ok. Esta solo funciona con eso, tío, con chantaje, robo y vamos. A ver. ¿Esto qué? Esto es el... Vale. Es que no me dices cuál opción es cuál. Ahí está, ahí, vale. Ahí está Caleb. Aquí está el alijo de Caleb, supongo. Y esto es la terminal de la otra, ¿no? ¿O dónde está su terminal? No sé. Hola. Con permiso, ¿eh? Bonito sitio. Buenas tardes. Uy. ¿En serio tan fácil va a ser? Venga ya, en serio. Pero yo estoy a 55, es que me tiene... Tengo que tener, ¿cuánto? 50, ¿no? Tengo 40 por la... por la armadura. Vale, y si me quito esta armadura y me pongo esto, ¿tú cuentas con mi infiltración? Una infiltración es una habilidad aparte. Talentos de sigilo. Evasión. Talentos de armas cuerpo a cuerpo. Opción. No cuenta como tecnología, ¿no? Espera, una vez... Sí, ¿eh? No, espera. No, pues no, era este. Piloto 50. Vale, pero... A ver, algo que me estimule. Personalidad. Corporales. Atributo mental, ¿no? Es que no sé si se cuenta 50, venga ya, 53, ¿en serio? No. Nada, ¿no? Espérate. Talentos de sigilo. Mierda. Coño, hasta me interesa en verdad que lleve otra cosa. Por ejemplo... A ver, mola un montón su de esto, pero... Complicado moverse por aquí, cuando no estás acostumbrado. Vale, ¿ya? Vale. Gráficos sobre los críos de Salatún. Belma, Bealar. Batiburrillo de contratos de producciones, formulario, bla, bla, bla. Ah. Cada caso aislado podrá aumentar. Vale. De todos modos, vamos a... Espérate. No, espera. Yo que llevar equipado esto, ¿no? Sí. ¿Y esto qué? Vale. ¿Yo qué va a hacer? Diario aquí. Convence a Belma, vale. Eso lo haremos ahora. Habla con Celia. ¿Dónde está el póster? Ah, vale. Está aquí, ¿no? Sí.
Greetings. What can I do? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Uh-huh.
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings, whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Muy bien.
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real... He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Que ejercita el...
You think that's what I'm looking for?
Ay, qué inocente. Ay.
Sorry, some...
¿Te puedo hablar con este de la otra?
Forgive me, anyway. Hiram? You'd had... But what can I do for... Then it's good. What can I do for... Then it's good. What can I do for...
No me caen mal la gente de aquí, ¿eh? Primer aviso.
I'd give you a friend.
You spat in your spirit.
You notice my mood?
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind.
Well, you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition. Anyway. This again? I swear, this is the last... You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to
Hija de puta lo, ¿eh?
That about It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Okay.
No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. Fine by...
Esta señora es muy hija de puta, ¿eh? O sea, de verdad, ¿eh? No se merece ni lo más mínimo, ¿eh? Por mi parte, vamos.
I wish I could do that.
Ok, coño, ya me lo llevo todo. Que le den por culo.
I'm going.
Vamos, anda. No, yo le doy el póster al otro y que le den por culo. Que está... Aquí, ¿no? ¿Está aquí? Sí. Vamos, anda.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet?
Míralo, qué
I
buena
keep wondering
gente.
if it's... Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Muy bien. Uno de menos.
I'd show you around, but I gotta keep watch.
El tío más majo, joder. Traficante aquí. Hola. ¿Dónde? ¿Y para qué? Bueno.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Muy bien. Weekend. Espérate que le está descubriendo. Vale, tenga todo menos... Oh, no, me falta defensa. Eso y esto también. Es que... Imagino que de alguna forma las pasivas me funcionarán, pero es que... Me da mucha pereza, tío.
Hands of the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyway.
Vale. Anda, coño. Me deja hasta media, joder. Vale, monarca. Tenemos un huevo de cosas que hacer, obviamente. Apartamento de Braxton.
Knowing
Right.
you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
Ah, coño, el que se murió.
What's
¿No?
that smell coming up? Whatever she bought from that guy who sells animal parts.
¿No es? O es el de abajo.
I swear, she buys something from him every day.
No, no. Pero no hay nadie arriba, ya fui. Ah, que está aquí, coño. Ah, tú no eres... Ah, mira. Así como está hablamos,
You
joder.
again! You've really got to stop doing that! Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Mhm.
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Ok.
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Va a estar muerto, ¿verdad? Siempre está muerto. No toques mis cosas, pues... No parece que te vaya a hacer mucho caso, ¿eh? Registra la casa, dicho. Tabi, para que pone.
Can we talk?
Oh, ok.
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Qué bien.
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Nothing we can't handle.
Muy bien.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Muy bien.
First, we go to Hayes. I'd buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
Ok.
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mannequin showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap.
Muy bien.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Ok. Hola. Pues sitio. Esto es una capilla. Como la del... Como la que había en Frontemar, vaya. Mira qué rico. Nuestros ganzúas gratis para MUY. Un derivador ya que estamos. Ok. tengo que mirar. Ay, primero me pica la cabeza. Hola. ¡Oh! Sí, señor. Pues esas cosas hay que intentar no venderlas, ¿eh? Que luego pasa lo que pasa. Y eso. Pues ya nos podemos ir, ¿no? Bueno, vamos a ir haciendo alguna misión.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
También. Ok. Esto me ha dado, por Dios. No hay nada, joder. Coño, ¿en serio? ¿Transición? Imagino que es porque es una zona, vamos a decir, entre comillas, protegida. Para que no puedan entrar los bichos y matar a la gente. Y lo que nos esperaba una pantalla de carga tan larga para... Tío, el parchís de toda la vida, ¿eh? Hola.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
The Edgewater deserters were perfectly nice, and they lived outside the city walls. Well, maybe not Adelaide, but everyone else.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make
Se han comido a
yourselves
Braxton.
comfortable.
Se han comido a Braxton, fijo.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner? I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this.
No me digas, ¿en serio? ¿De verdad? ¿Tú crees? Está cerrada la puerta, ¿veis? A ver.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning... Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Oh.
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We... Out here... That... Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to...
Ok, abre la puerta. ¡Oh, vaya!
You must be fat. Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open.
Vale.
I do appreciate your...
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Sí, he venido para la cena.
Sorry, I'm not... It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around.
Other times, it's like there's... That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
El canibalismo los está poniendo... Volviendo un poco... Por no decir bastante... ¡Hola! Mira además, mira la cara de todo.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Claro.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though. I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Mm-hmm.
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
Seguro que no.
Okay.
The way she said that reminded me of a rat licking its chops. Be careful.
No, sí. Si he jugado a Fallout, le predicas al pastor. Amiga. Precioso. Ah, vale, esto es para salir por aquí. Pero yo no quiero salir.
Hey, what are you doing in my room? Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Vale, esto es que me metí en su habitación, que era la de abajo, sin querer. Por eso me ha... Lo extraño es que no haya nadie vigilándome ahora mismo, pero bueno. Oh, vaya.
No. They sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Salud escatológica. Muy bien. No sé si se fijasteis, pero habían salido el símbolo, los 4 símbolos, como que vamos, que se me han vuelto hostiles ya esta gente. No sé si ir directamente, intentar hablar con ellos o ir a tiro hecho, que se dice. ¿Qué pasa, Edgar?
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Un poquillo.
Quickly, my dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
¿Qué hace, gilipollas? A ver. ¡Toma! ¡Toma! Coño. Señora, no, ¿eh? Coño. Y se acabó.
Deserve to die so clean.
Vale, sí.
How can we explain this to folks? Everybody with missing family will wonder if these people.
Bueno, pues sí. Carne misteriosa, no hay. Vaya, hombre. La niña. Ah, aquí. Ah, no, no, espérate. No, espera. El padre. Bueno, robar. Robar es relativo ya, ¿eh? Esto, por lo que a mí respecta, ya no tiene dueño. De levis privados no leer. Joder, cielo, monarca. Hambre. Poto, el agua y la comida. El hambre no me deja pensar. ¿Dónde está el cadáver de la otra, de la chica? Qué bien. Bueno, pues creo que lo vamos a dejar por aquí. ¿Puedo? Está abierto ya. Vale, puedo salir directamente. Amistad es peligrosa. El juego te permitía, ¿verdad? ¿O no? Desde aquí no. Vaya por Dios. Ok.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we'll suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably...
Muy bien. Esto se me olvidó hacerlo. Esto lo podría haber hecho y creo que no lo he hecho ninguna vez. No, de hecho, ¿veis? Pues no vale la pena. Es que ya es de nivel... Es que de nivel 13, tío. Ya para eso lo hago con una de estas, joder. 5 niveles por encima del nivel de tu personaje. Ok. Aprovechamos ya, le meto... Esta, ¿no? ¿Esta es la que estoy usando? Yep. ¿Esto qué hace? Tiene blindaje de en liquidación. Pero, a ver, si de esto ya tenemos uno, da igual. Aquí. ¿Esto qué hace? Ya que se lo pongo ya a tomar por culo. Porque todo le baja la defensa, tío. Talentos de tecnología, talentos de arma cuerpo a cuerpo y defensivo. Talentos de arma a distancia. Aquí pico de oro. Vale. ¿Y aquí qué? Mochilas, capacidad de carga. No los paso. Distancia de evasión. Vale. Maravilloso.
I'd give you a friendlier...
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway. That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
Pues técnicamente está colocado dentro de un puchero.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start something else. Stealing's such a nasty word. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get you... We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Or...
¿Cómo va lo del chantaje? A lo mejor tengo que hablar con el jefe. Buenas tardes.
Anyway.
No. ¿Cómo está? Ay, coño, Sebastián ya. Con el otro. Está aquí, ¿no? Hola.
Why don't you go? Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how.
Okay. Pues... Entonces, de lo del chantaje, o sea, lo de meterse en tu... colarte en su terminal no sirvió de nada, ¿no? Porque lo acabo de hacer y se la ha pelado. Qué bonito. Se ha mirado en su terminal y la tipa, pues, o sea, y mirado los mensajes. Espérate que mensaje. Esto no se va a aparecer, incluso demasiado. Vale. Vegetz. Fernandi. No entiendo, no. A ver el progreso de esa misión, cómo iba. La huelga. Convence a Velma, pero es que no puedo. ¡Au!
I'd give...
Espera.
If Caleb... I don't even want to think about that. Or how far behind Braxton's loss alone is going to put us. Fine. Tell Caleb something.
¿Veis? Sabía yo que podía hacerse esto sin recurrir a la extorsión. Haciéndole un favorcillo se podía hacer. Vale, vamos a cerrar esta misión y ya está, ¿vale?
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny.
Why don't you go? How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with the... As agreed, here's your compensation. Ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we... Now me and my friends here better get back to work before...
Nada, maravilloso. Nada, todos contentos. Menos este tipo, que es un amargado. ¿A que sí? ¿A que eres un amargado? Aquí eres un amargado. En fin. Bueno, pues nada, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. No está mal, ¿vale? No hemos hecho mucho con Nioka, pero ya haremos más. Hemos matado a unos caníbales. Antes o después iba a haber. Bueno, los merodeadores ya de por sí son caníbales. Pero esa gente es que ya ha perdido el coco directamente. Pero bueno, esta gente, esta familia estaba a puntito. En fin, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. Un saludo a todos, muchas gracias. Y nos vemos en el próximo.